Às vezes o amor simplesmente acontece, sem se saber como e porquê. Não adianta correr. Nem sempre o sabor desse amor se esquece, mas dá para saber como e porquê. Se doer, logo se vê. Porém, não importa prever seu futuro. Ignora suas defesas e dá o mergulho. No abismo do céu, como voa um papel. No prazer do vento, num acasalamento, num eterno instante, de se ser o bastante, em estar feliz, em estar feliz, feliz. Feliz. Às vezes, o amor simplesmente acontece, sem se saber como e porquê. Nem sempre o sabor desse amor se esquece. Mas dá para saber como e porquê. Como e porquê. Porquê.
Hello and welcome to my live stream in unique times, really unique times. I just drove through my city to pick up my daughter from the train station, and it's completely different from normal. We all know that, but so I always have to think of that thing that Paula Morelenbaum said in our first stream in December. We are all in the same situation. We are all suffering from the same. So probably if you are in Rio or in Freiburg or in Berlin or wherever, you all feel the same. We are in a lockdown. We are in a super quiet period. But I think it's a very good period for music, for creating music. And it's a very good period for thinking, rethinking the way we live and rethinking how we want to live in the future. And this is what this live stream is about. So welcome to the third live stream in the December edition. I started this Brazilian-German month, and today I played another song in that field. It's a song, a very special song to me, because I wrote the music to it, and Ivan Lins, the great composer and a singer from Brazil, he wrote lyrics to this song that he just spoke. You heard him speaking these lyrics. It was a beautiful situation in Copenhagen in a big studio. I was playing that song on the piano in a pause, and Ivan sat there and decided to write this poem. I have his handwriting here. You see, Copenhagen on 22nd of June, back in 2017. And then I composed this song, or I developed it in a way that I could play it without having Ivan here. He's not here. It's only Lino, my son, doing the direction of all this stream, and myself. But I have him in my computer sampled, and I can bring him in with a pedal, and I can also do some magic with the gloves for this song. It's called Como e Porquê. So this month of December is a Brazilian-German month, and I'm very pleased to have as my guest Paula Morelenbaum, my music guest in this month. She will not be in a Zoom call today because I want to save a little bit for next week, because next week we have a Christmas special final of this month, and our song will be finished. But there was a lot of development for our track in this week, because Paula wrote lyrics. I announced that already in the on the social media. Maybe you already know that the song is called Nem Sei. I hope I pronounced that correctly. I don't even know is the translation. And before I would like to present how Paula sang these new lyrics invented by her, I would like to remind you a little bit how this song emerged in the last 2 weeks, because the first time we met here, Paula and me, and when I played her this little idea that I had, it was on the 2nd of December. This is 2 weeks ago, and I prepared a little film where you can see how this song emerged until today, and then I will play the newest version, of course. So let's jump back to 2nd of December. I need to go here to my computer, to my playlist, and channel 1 is open. Yes.
I think it's the first time in our century, that we are suffering for the same thing, you know. We in Brazil, you in Germany, you know, people in Africa, or, you know, everybody's suffering, you know, the same thing. This is very crazy, because normally we suffer, the suffer is different. This melody is beautiful. This melody is very nice. I like a lot, yes. You know. I think this music is, you know, I'm feeling the feeling of the song for this moment, you know.
Yes.
Hey, Halv, this is a sketch of the lyrics. I just finished this first version.
Okay, so that's where we stand with this song. Nem Sei. I think it's a beautiful title, and you heard Paula 2 weeks ago when she heard the song first time. She already thought about something that could somehow reflect our very special today. And here we are. It's 16th of December. This is the third live stream of 4. Next week will be our final take on this song. But I think we are pretty far, and I would like to present you the newest version. Maybe you realized, I have to switch here to the next song. Maybe you realized that I changed a little bit the tone of all this. I still love here my piano on the right with this special clay, modeling clay inside that helps me to get this special sound. And I think I just can't get enough of this sound at the moment. Every song I do, I just leave the clay in here because I just like this sound, and I like it as a counterpart to this piano. So now, premiere of the new lyrics by Paula, premiere of my newest version. I will play a little bit with it. You can see Paula singing in her house in Rio. And here's where we are with Nem Sei.
Tudo mudou de repente, tão surpreendente. Tudo parou e o que eu desejo já nem sei, nem sei, nem sei. Ao mesmo tempo, para todos nós, o mesmo sentimento, solidão e um silêncio na canção. Tentei respirar um ar mais puro, cantar. A dor vai passar e o amor eu nem sei. Tudo mudou de repente, tão surpreendente. Tudo parou e o que eu desejo já nem sei, nem sei. Tentei respirar um ar mais puro, cantar. A dor vai passar e o amor eu nem sei. Beijo. Até.
Okay, that was Neonsei. Let me mute this microphone here. And go back. That was Neonsei. I must say, I really can't get enough of Paula singing. There was a moment when I heard her first. My friend Joe Kraus, who was in this live stream too, 2 months ago, he bought a record in Munich in a record store. There were still record stores at that time. This is maybe 10, 15 years ago. And it was called Casa. And we were on a train ride or so, and he put his headphones on my head and said, listen to this. And it was the first bars of this Casa record. It was just magic. So thank you, Paula, for singing. And it's just incredible how your voice sounds. I think we can do a lot of improvements. You heard this is still done with computer mics, and this is unmixed, and the tech guys of you, they realize everything is still a bit static and not sounding as it could. But we are still in the process of composing, and we have 1 more week to go. So next week you will really hear a final version. We will do probably a nice video, and I already know we will have some really nice surprises next week. So it's really worth it. It's the day before Christmas, 23rd of December. It's the premiere of this song, the real premiere, with some surprises. Okay, now to the vision part of my live stream here. I have this month an amazing couple, very old friends of mine. I went to school with Marcus in the 80s. Oh my God, it's long ago. And well, of course we kept in contact, and he's married to a wonderful Brazilian lady who's a singer too, and they both do a lot of great work in the Amazon forest, Pro Amazonia. If you saw the last live streams, you know what I'm talking about. And today we have them again telling us what already happened. So we will get some information, what work is already done there in the Amazon. They will have some photos to show what is actually the status there. And it's just impressive, and it's just so interesting to dive into this topic. And of course, it's worth thinking about doing something similar, or joining them, or doing a partnership between cities in your city, wherever you are. It's just great that there are people who just think, oh, I should help here. The Amazon is a hotspot in the world. Let me do something, and then they just go for it. Here are Bettina and Marcus with their organization Pro Amazonia.
Hello, good evening. Hello, Ralf. Hello, Paula. We're very happy to be here again.
Hi. Yeah, thanks very much to letting us talk about Pro Amazonia project again.
Yeah, and today we would like to talk about some examples and about actions we did this year with our partners, the Borari.
And first we need to tell you that there's some long-term goals, and then on the other hand there's some actions that are more momentaneous. And so one of the long-term goals, and what we were trying to do, is in general strengthen the identity of the people of the Borari, so they get encouraged to fight for their territories, and by fighting for the territories and then defending the land, they're defending the forest. So that's maybe the basic, most important point. By encouraging them to fight for the territory, fight for the forest, we are trying to protect this forest.
Yeah, so to help them to feel together, we have the plan to build a reunion center, so where they can have meetings and different things. Also,
there's a health center planned, so they and to register and have a center for all the indigenous knowledge about the indigenous health care. That has a lot to do, of course, with the forest and the plants. And there was such amazing things we saw when we were there.
Yes.
And they showed us, and they have like a plant for everything, and they are healing a lot of diseases and little and big diseases.
Yeah, and of course they can also meet for rituals and also to sing and to have
a
all
place
this,
to be there.
Yes. So an example for a more direct action we did was a Corona package to help them staying home, because actually this was the more difficult thing, how it's possible to protect them. And we know, as we know, the indigenous people, they were very, very much affected by the virus.
This was at the moment when the pandemic was at a very high infection rate, also in the village where they live. So we said, what could we do to help them in this situation? And they said, yeah, we need things to stay at home. So we had 450 packages, and they started to do masks. And they put masks inside and some food.
Alcohol gel, of course.
Yes,
and,
basic stuff. So there was like 450 families.
Yes.
So 450 families had then the chance to stay at home, more or less.
Yeah.
So another example of a more direct action was that we followed the idea of the Association of the Borari together with the voluntary fire brigade to have a program or to have possibilities to register the land taking and the burning and the deforestation, because since the pandemic began, it gets completely out of control, and there's nobody to control it. There's even nobody who registers. People are coming, and it's open. You can take your land and you can defend it with firearms. It's incredible, and there's nobody. So you have to go to court and to open up a lawsuit. But to do this, you have to register, and you have to prove that a certain piece of land was forest, and now it's burned to the ground.
And this is, of course, the only possibility to not get it so fast, to not destroy
to slow the process
down.
So we decided to buy a drone and a computer and GPS and walkie-talkie, because there's no cell phones working in the regions, and we sent it to them, and so they start to register and open up cases and lawsuits.
And we hope that this
works.
Yeah. So, and as we want to talk now about the benefits of both sides
of the partnership,
there's
the simple fact of spreading news and keeping people updated over here. What is happening in the Amazon is helping a lot. First, it changes the minds of people over here, and they get to know what's going on the other side. And in the events, they have the chance to really meet people, and we do dialogues on Zoom, for example. So there's direct questions and answers going back and forth. We did this last Saturday, for example. It was great.
Yeah.
And so people really start to feel that everything is connected, and that actions we take over here have real consequences with real people. And so this is one big benefit, I think. And also, this gives the Borari a certain protection, because unfortunately, trying to defend their territory, they are often threatened to be hurt, to be killed. And we had this, within the last year, we had this 2 times.
Or to get in jail, right?
To get in jail, get all their hair shaved, and so it's humiliating. It's horrible. And having a certain protection of this in newspapers over here, it gives them a certain protection. As when we were there, nothing happened, because we were the simple fact of being European. That's a shame, but it is what it is. Gave them a certain protection. Yeah, and so another benefit over here, and the direct thing, was that when we discussed the partnership with the city council, it was agreed that the city of Constance has to check all the official food supply lines, for example, and for all the schools, the universities,
Hospital.
and in the hospitals, and all the infrastructure belonging directly to the administration of the city of Constance. So they have to check if there's products that damage the rainforest. So they have to recheck all this and reorganize everything, and also in the supermarkets. But this is a more difficult thing because they cannot have a direct influence. But this is a very good thing, I think, also.
Yeah.
So that, I think it's enough for today. We try to do a Zoom call with the Borari, with Vandria from the Borari next week.
Yeah.
So please stay tuned.
Yes, stay tuned and talk to the people.
Yeah.
Invite your parents to watch on next quarta-feira, on the 23, I
on
guess.
the next Wednesday.
Yes.
And so have a nice night tonight. And so
enjoy
back
music.
to Ralf. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you so much, Bettina and Markus. I know it's a lot of work to cut these videos and to look for photos that are appropriate and to set yourself up so you can film and put the right content, because there's so much to tell. You can see this. But I think it's such an important project. You saw the Amazon is our future, the sign that the kid held up. And I think it's true. It's one of the hotspots, and we don't get to travel there. It's complicated to get there. Bettina and Markus get a chance to build that contact, to be there and see in the place where the Borari lives, what is going on and what would be best to help out there. So next week, as you heard, we might have a chance to do a Zoom call with the Borari. We are working on this. In the next live stream on Wednesday, there will be lots of specials, and this could be the most special thing, to do a little pre-Christmas celebration with people in the Amazon rainforest, with my friends Bettina and Markus, and of course with Paula, who will join us also in the Zoom call next week with some new music and some final conclusions on Pro Amazonia project. So this was my live stream for today. Another week to go until Christmas. I hope you have a good time. I hope you have a good winter. For some people it's tough times. I know that. For some people it's more decent because they can stay home and work from home and they have a fixed salary, as I have. I'm very lucky to have a teaching job, a professorship in a music university. That's very good for me and my family and my nerves. But I really hope that the music business and the cultural business will be sustained and will pick up next year again. Anyway, this was today's live stream. I will play some more music. I just read in the comments that the piano was too soft when I played this song with Ivan Lins. Is that still the case? Hammer song, great inspiration. That's good to hear. Very nice. Jo Barnickel, wunderbar. Okay, that's so nice that you are all watching. Thank you. Okay, I will play some more piano, just a few minutes to get you into the night. Thank you for watching. Please put in your calendar next Wednesday, the 23rd of December, 9 p.m. Central European time, next live stream. I'll see you there. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye. Loud enough now.